Okay, let's talk about it. Jeffy, I am. How's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel. Subject of the day Friday, Friday, Friday. Let's talk about these girly men, right? Let's talk about the girly men. All these men are acting like women nowadays. Why is that? I'm sitting here in my office and I woke up to some things and I just kind of moved around and kind of wondered what was going on. So it made me think about it a little bit. And I realized I touched on it before, but I realized that a lot of men have women tendencies. They're highly emotional. They kind of very irrational thinking, and the actions that they show reveals who they really are. And I think it's kind of a shame, man. It's kind of pitiful that the women can move around a whole lot more, with taste, kind of I don't know. The women are more entertaining. When it comes to these guys out here and they catch feelings, it's really sad. I start to, realize in this YouTube world, you move around a little bit, it's a lot of people that want to be where you at. And it's a lot of weird people. And for my journey, I take my time in how I do things because my life outside of YouTube is a whole lot more precious to me. Just to touch on some things, right? When you go around and you comment in different pages, I realize some people take constructive constructive criticism very well, and some don't. So let's talk about it. I ran into an issue where, not really an issue, to where I seen some things going on, and I noticed my presence kind of shook them a little bit. Why? I don't know. This is YT, right? So ongoing, I started watching the games being played, and when some shots were took at me, I sat back and I laughed it off, and I took some shots. And it went back and forth for a minute. And I figured since we all give content and I don't give a lot of content, this would be entertaining, maybe something to do. And I just lost interest. And then I realized, some things were being said. And regardless of what you think, man, my reach is beyond what you think. Keep playing, man. Somebody always watching on, boy. So, to make a long story short, it was a small back and forth. And the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because it's not entertaining anymore. It's childish and it's really funny. Really, really, really funny and immature. But some shots was taken, some conversation was some dialogue was going back and forth. Then all of a sudden there was a ceasefire, to say the least, right? And during that ceasefire, everybody continues to go on with their business and do what they got to do. I don't have no schedule. I don't have no agenda. What you get, what you see is what you get with me. And that's how it is. I think you're starting to find that out. So when things were supposed to be peaceful and the applicable agreement came in, because it wasn't nothing. I'm not a big entity on YouTube, and neither was he. Some real slick stuff happened. Then all of a sudden, I'm getting blocked, and some other things happened to where it made me really laugh, and I didn't get out my character because if we're gonna play, if this is gonna be war, let's engage in the art of war then. And so I had to be careful about what I was saying for a minute. So I was like, all right. But with that being said, I would say this: some of these younger gentlemen out here, when their egos get crushed, they get real, real, real bitter. And that's the thing I noticed also. The word bitter and jealous has been thrown around a whole lot. And that's absolutely funny to me because that's a deflecting of what your character is. And when I watched and I let some things unfold and I was right about my idea. It's all jealousy and for what reason I don't know. This is what 50 looks like. You know what I mean? Well, I'm supposed to be messed up, broke, just because I bumped my head. I'm supposed to be, in a wheelchair or something. Nah. And I figured when you see me still have motion, and in my real life, I'm a really cold piece to mess with. You know what I mean? It kind of made you think. And from a comment that was made yesterday that I seen this morning, I started laughing, and I realized it's all over a woman that nobody knows. Isn't that interesting? Look what I fell into over some crazy stuff. Over, and that's why I said it's like it's real immature and bitch made. And I'm just gonna say it like that. I didn't know how to take it, but when the comment came up, I understood the motives. I understood the backslide and the back talking. All in these areas that I'm not. I'm my own entity. I don't rely on anybody. I don't have nobody, I don't answer to nobody. I'm my own man. So to really break it down, and I started looking at this guy's character study. He grew up. He didn't have a hard life. He's not from a bad neighborhood or anything like that. But his failures, he blames his mother, and I don't understand that. So that means that your association with women is already distorted. You look into other people and other things, and you try to be that. And I don't understand when you should be yourself. So that's a lack of love for yourself also. But one thing that I do see in you, because I'm not gonna get into your, what you walked around the streets as, even though you black. You know you black, right? But we're not gonna touch that. But since the comment was made over a woman, most of your content and what you really, where you see your flaws in, is over a woman. The value you put in a woman is none. You worship the vagina. Why? That's the thing that you want that you can't get. It's not the woman. Hey man, what I'm gonna suggest is you get this right up here. You want that so bad. You showing your skirt. You acting like a woman. You need to add value to yourself, man. All this fake working out, doing this weird stuff, making weird content. Stand up and be a man and take accountability for who you are. Put some value in yourself. You out here trying to trying to chase a woman. A woman ain't gonna never chase you, give you the time of the day if you don't have no value in yourself. You don't have nothing to stand on. And you don't have to have anything of monetary value. What I'm saying is make yourself look like something. Let your conversation be positive. And amongst your conversation, make sure you have completed something. 'Cause from what I see, you ain't completed nothing in your life. You stop and you blame it on somebody else. Most of the time, it's your own people. That's why I said there's something wrong with you, man. And it's really sad that you don't have no identity or self worth to really know what you're going through. And as we take this journey on YT, I see the tricks being played, and somebody came to me and told me to lay off you. And I laughed because it wasn't that deep. And who am I? I'm a new guy. I'm in it for the long run. I like to speak my piece. I like to help my people, speak to my people. But you have a problem with me. That alone lets me know where you stand on that. And I'm gonna wait till you step out of line to get into your identity. But as far as you want to be a man, what you think a man is, what you think a man is not what your mother raised. No disrespect, nothing against your mother, but I can understand why she didn't put no worth into you. Your brothers and sisters look like they got a chance, but you wasted talent, homeboy. Wasted talent. And that's what I think is funny for a gentleman my age, jealous and unattractive. You always called me unattractive. That got me really thinking about you. Hey man, I ain't into that. I like women, homie. Yeah, your character can be checked on all sides. You around a whole bunch of men that are suspect. You know, you put yourself in these situations where you building with these men in a pagan form, and I'm not gonna spank you too hard on this one. I just wanted to address it while I sit here in my office. When I was getting my stuff together, I'm looking out my window. I just started laughing. I was hoping you walked by with your little raggedy dog so I could throw a rock at you. Nah, but I just want the lightweight address some things, and I'm watching things in this so-called YT sector. I'm watching a lot of these gentlemen just, they when they get touched a little bit, what their actions are less than royal. You know what I mean? Or less than stomped down. And there's a lot of gentlemen in this sector too that really build whatever they do, even if it's some goofy stuff. They're positive in their character and they getting it done. They're not copying off anybody else. They're not stealing content or using words that they other competition use. That's why they want me to lay off you. I've been watching, man, and your character study is hey man, I advise that you stick to what you're doing. Respect your mother more. Help her take care of your siblings. Get your ass off the couch and clean up that dirty house in that room. Be a man. Stop focusing on vagina so much. And I'm telling you that as a man, because at your age, you're wasting time, homie. Right now, at your house, right now, while you think that you are the man, and you on body game, and you doing semen retention and all this weirdo stuff, instead of building your mind for real and learning. The reality is, you that nigga on the couch, and your mother probably tired of it. With your content, I'm tired of it. At least pick something up or be productive. But on that note, I just wanted to dig in a little lightweight because I'm seeing a lot of these gentlemen going hard, but they popping up in places where they not so. When they get around these women, they whole character change. And I don't apologize because I'm not like that. When you deal with me, this is what you get, and I'm enjoying my day. And I just took some time, and I know some people may question what after there was a so-called peace agreement, but you know what? I'm gonna hold my nuts and ride it on out, regardless of what you're talking about, because I can see right through you. You worthless. You are a total disgrace to your race. And if you want to be white, at least use your privilege the right way. You know, get to learn yourself. Put some knowledge in your head. You know what I mean? Because anywhere you go, it's gonna be brothers like me. It's gonna be brothers with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's gonna be brothers that know who they are and the role they play in society. And And if you go to the Navy, you're gonna be in their hands. And it's a whole different ball game in there. If you ain't heard, your discipline is not right. Your mind state is not right to be in there. Because one thing about that, they're gonna let you know that you are a minority. Since you don't like, since all of a sudden you want to be black, and tomorrow you might be a different color. I don't know. I'm just saying this is from what I see. So if you're watching this, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm really on some cool stuff. I didn't dig too hard in them. What I'm actually going to do is go get my nails done. You know, some real health self care. So, like, subscribe. You can even share this. Jeffy I am. And once again, we talked about it. And enjoy your day. But if you come messing around here, yeah, give me 50 feet, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna chop you up too hard at the end of my video. Just give me 50 feet because you don't like when I tap you every now and then. You don't like that. So if you're gonna run and play scared and play, oh, he's bullying me, he's bullying me. Hey man, just go do something positive and productive. You know what I'm saying? Help your mother out. Be all you can be if that's what you want to be. And for real, if you're trying to make America great, you're doing a horrible job. Remember you black, right? Remember you black. All right, Jeffy I am, and we talked about it. Peace be unto you.